Hello, first grade. This is Mrs. Ball with your science lesson for today. Let's go ahead and get started. Our standard is ST 1.3, investigate materials to determine which types allow light to pass through. For example, transparent materials such as clear plastic wrap allow only partial light to pass through. For example, translucent materials such as wax paper block light. For example, opaque materials such as construction paper or reflect light. For example, shiny materials such as aluminum foil. Our essential question is, what are the behaviors of light? And our I can statement is, I can describe the behaviors of light. Let's look at our content connections video, behavior of light.
Have you ever noticed in a big storm, you can see the flash lightning before you hear thunder? During the storm, you see the lightning first because light travels faster than sound. Light is a form of energy that travels very quickly in a straight line. Light from the sun, which is deep in space, can travel all the way to Earth in 8 minutes. That's very fast. Sources of light can be natural or man-made. The sun and lightning are both natural. So are the stars and fireflies you see at night. Light bulbs, candles, and screens are all man-made sources of light. If everything were dark, we would never be able to see things. We need light. Without light, it would be impossible to read a book. Light acts differently when it touches different things. Glass is a material that light can pass through. This is why windows work. Opaque materials don't allow light to pass through, but sheer or clear things do. Curtains on a window might lessen the amount of light that comes in, but a wall will completely block the light. Blocking light can also create shadows. These shadows point the opposite way of the light source and move as the light moves. The darker something is, the more light it absorbs. The lighter something is, the more it reflects. Light can bounce off shiny metal or a mirror. It might even change direction when it shines through something. We can see things because light reflects off of them and travels to our eyes. Our eyes work to send this information to our brains and tell us what we're seeing. We need light to see the world around us. Otherwise, we'd be kept in the dark about so many beautiful things.
All right, so you have an assignment and it coincides with the video that we just watched. So, number one, we're going to discuss what the remaining of the activity sheet you will do. So, number one is, why do we see light first before hearing sound during a storm? And the answer to that is because light travels faster. Okay? So light travels faster than sound. So you will notice that you will have numbers 2 and 3 that's presented in a Google slide presentation in which you have to drag the circle and drag the triangle. So you're going to drag the circle to the example of natural light or light that comes from nature, and you're going to drag the triangle to the example of human-made or artificial light. So lightning, if it's something that occurs in nature, you're going to drag the circle to it. And if it is something such as a lamp that is a man-made or human-made form of light, you're going to drag the triangle to it. You also notice in the corner that you have a red circle, and so you're going to drag that circle to all the objects that block light, meaning that it is opaque, and you're going to drag it to the appropriate box where there is an object that represents, like not being able to pass through, or an opaque object. Okay, so this is what you're going to see, and it's going to be in the form of a Google slide. And let's see if I can bring that up for you guys. Just so you have a visual of what it looks like and what the expectation is. Okay, so as you can see here, here's your red circle. So of course you just have numbers 2 and 3. We've already discussed number 1. So you would take the circle, you click on it, and there's more than one circle behind this one. So of course, because there's more than one answer choice, there's more than one circle available for you to use. So you would click on it and place it. And then here's man-made. Okay. So those are the two we just discussed. And for this portion right here, we're going to place the circle around the objects that block light. And so wood is one of those objects. So I will put it there. And if I want to, I can even make it a little bit wider, so that way it looks like I have drawn a circle over the entire object. And there it is right there. Okay. All right. So that's the assignment. That is an example of how you complete the assignment. And I will see you next time. All right.